Hey, how we doing? Bro, I didn't even bro, I'm gonna change what it says in the fucking mission log for once, bro. I'm gonna actually change it. Wait, where's the thing? What fuck, where is it? Wait, where the fuck is it? Here it is. It's gonna say um no destiny gauge. There we go. But hey everyone. What you got here for me, Colby? 247. What is it? Okay. Why is this the first thing that I see, Colby? 247? Oh, is this when this starts?
Pen, what the? Pen.
You can have titties all you want. Okay, you can be flashing around those fucking Zunkers, but you know what I'm saying to Dado? What's gonna happen when he's 40? When he's 50? He's gonna have saggy fucking sandbags that are bouncing off his fucking knees. He's gonna be tucking his nipples into his jeans because his tits are so saggy. And I'm gonna be sitting here with this beautiful face, still pulling cock like it's my job.
Colby, please. But more importantly, wait, let's put the music back on. Wait, let me put the music back on real quick. Sorry, YouTube, you can't listen to the music. But wait, I should just do this one. There we go. Yeah, the YouTube channel's finally monetized. I think it's gonna be a couple of days, maybe a week or so, until our members can go live on YouTube. But until then, the channel is like officially YouTube monetized, and which took me literally fucking so long, like so fucking long. So I'm so happy that we got this sorted and done. It took so fucking long, and I literally spent 15 years of my life making YouTube videos. I'm not even joking. I uploaded my first video on YouTube in 2009, which is more than half of my life ago. Because I'm 29 now. I spent literally more than half of my life making YouTube videos. And yeah, you know, it's just cool that this finally happened. It kind of sucks that it comes at a time where I have no time to make any YouTube videos right now, because I'm busy making other people's YouTube videos. But it's still cool, and I'm really happy with it. And I just hope it can go further from here. And as I said, memberships won't be on the YouTube channel for another couple of days. They just have to, like, you know, approve stuff and whatever. But when they do go live, I think I've set them to £3, which is I don't know what the conversion rate is into dollars. That'll be about $4, so it's cheaper than a Twitch sub or whatever. Because the YouTube memberships are a 70-30 split, I think, by default. So I get the same amount. You spend less on YouTube, I think. So yeah, finally, bro, I've been waiting so long for that. I'm not even joking. Okay, what did you send me here, Colby? There's nothing here. I don't know. What it wasn't. Turtwig wasn't there. Colby, it's broken. It's not. I have a setting on my web browser so it doesn't load things. Oh, was it? Boldor? That's the name of it. It's called Boldor. I just don't know how to spell it, okay? That is drowsy. Okay, that is Bramblegast. That is Toad Cruel. What's it called when it evolves? I don't know what it's called when it evolves. It is tentacle and bro. It's the evolution of it. That's what I typed, bro. I know what they're called. I just don't know how to fucking spell them. Execute. I know what it's fucking called. I just didn't spell it right. Okay. Curlia. This is easy. Explode. Raging Bolt. See, I'm so good. I'm so fucking goated. That's just Lugia, right? The hands. That's Seal. I'm so good at this game. Hey, chat, can you help me with this one? What's the name of this one? I don't know the name of this one. At all. What's the name of this one? I think it might be this one. Centret. This is easy. Ninetales. Beautifly. So you can't get me on this. Blubby guy, I think. To cannon. Bro. I know. If you show me a picture of a Pokemon, if I had to name them all off the top of my head with no prompts, I couldn't do it. But if you show me the fucking outline of a Pokemon, I'll tell you what it is. I don't know how to spell them, but I can tell you who the fuck it is. Stone Journer? It's called Stone Journer. I don't know how to fucking spell it, okay? That's Marini. Caterpie. Bro, I'm so good at this game. Really can't. Bro, I'm too good at this game. Wilma. Fuck it up. Komala. Okay, I didn't realize. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to spell that. Drillbur. Bro, you can't beat me. That's Dreadnought. See, I'm so good. That's Chestnut. That's Apom. I used to really like Apom as a kid, but he actually, as a Pokemon, it actually sucks ass. It's actually terrible. Like a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon. That's Urshifu. This is Fabate. That's Choodle. See? I've not got one wrong. I've spelled them wrong. Oh no. This is one of the new ones. I know what it looks like in my head. And he has like a special move. And you evolve him by rolling him up. Oh no. It's like a psychic bug type or something. He's like a dung beetle and he rolls up his shit. Bruh. Brabska, that's it. Nuzleaf, the namesake of the Nuzlocke. Cobalion. Bro, you can't beat me. I'm too good. Ugly. Bro. I'm too good. Chingling. Dolive. Sobble into something into Inteleon. What's this thing called? Drizzle? Drillazole? Isn't it just drizzle? It's called like drizzle, isn't it? Oh, bro, drizzle. Bird, yeah. I can't believe this is a real Pokemon, by the way. Ariados. I won my Gen 6 like trash lock with Ariados. Meganium. Sorry, bro, I don't. Bro, that's what I fucking wrote, bro. This is Taurus. See, I'm too good. Bruh, free. That's Luna. Et an itus. It's an itus. It's fucking Eternatus, bro. Oh, it's not Tinglu. It's not. Oh, is it Wo-chan? Tinglu is the deer. Champao is the ice spider. I think it's Wo-chan, right? Bro, I didn't put the hyphen in it. Bro, I got that right. Octillery. Octillery. Bro, how do you... Bro, can they stop making up spellings for these fucking Pokemon? Pikachu. Meditate. Vigoroth. Vigoroth. Is it fucking Vigoroth, bro? Bro, it's the one vowel I didn't type there. Olivani. Bro, you can't get past me. Feraligatr. It's fucking Feraligatr, bro. Vikavolt. Bro, I'm too good. Hariyama. Skrelp. Skrelp. Nice pass. Oh, that's no. This is this is for my Coco's Eat Middle eBay. I can't remember what it's called. Isn't it just like I was gonna say Crocodile, but that's the other crocodile. Bro, I can't remember what it's called, bro. Crocodile, not Crocodile, Crocodile, bro. almost the same fucking name. My ass, bro. Um. Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah, I have no real plan for today. Obviously, we can't play Destiny because the servers are off. Oh, bro. So we put out the Pantheon video today, which took some time, but I'm glad it's finally out. Bro. I've still got some other things I gotta do after stream today, but it won't take too long for me to do, I don't think. And then, yeah, man, it's gonna be a very busy couple of days for me, I think. Well, probably like 2 weeks or so. I'm probably just gonna be hardcore, just fucking grinding. But I don't know. I just wanted to come on and say hi one more time before I enter the fucking death zone. Also, let me know if the stream's a little choppy or whatever. I don't think it is, but yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube at the same time right now. So I just want to make sure nothing's broken or breaking. No matter how hard you try. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good there. They were before. They don't even recognize me anymore. In the end, sleepy memory. Get so far. Okay, bro, I need to get better at speaking too. I keep getting like really close to the voice that I like. But then I think then I just like trail off it sometimes. I get so close and then I just like forget to speak sometimes. And then because I don't speak like the only time I really speak is when I'm on stream. So like sometimes I just like forget what my voice sounds like. What I want my voice to sound like, so then I just forget to do it. I need to get back into like just like voice training again, and just or at least just like I might just go back onto my alt Twitter and just post voice notes every day again. Just so I can get in the habit of just at least like saying something every day. Yeah? Linkin Park was my first favorite band. You know, when I was in like high school, I wasn't that much of a big fan of Linkin Park. But when I got a little bit older, like 17, 18, they grow on me a lot more. I thought I was too cool for Linkin Park back when I was like, 14. I was like, MCR is the best. Nothing can beat MCR. Fuck Linkin Park. But, I was too busy being too edgy for my own good and just not like recognizing that it's okay just to like bands. Not that MCR's like wasn't super fucking mainstream anyway. Yeah? A fan when I was like 9, bruh. What were they even making music when I was 9? Which is Linkin Park's first album? I don't even actually know which is their first album. I'm gonna look it up right now. Okay, Hybrid Theory comes out in the year 2000, so I'm like 5 years old. Okay. I didn't realize when things happened. Same age as me, almost 30. But yeah, I think I was just like trying too hard to be too edgy when I was a kid, when I was like younger. But then I just like, then you know, you just grow up and realize, bruh, why am I just saying shit for the sake of to get people to like react, you know? Or am I saying I don't like Linkin Park when I kind of actually do? He's an interesting child. You know, I've been like, I I I was like a super, and I still am. Like I'm a super like don't want to start shit person, you know? I was like that as a kid too. And like as a teenager. I was definitely like growing up, I was just like I'm a very to myself person, and I'm like, bro, you know? Do you get what I mean? What I'm saying? Am I making sense? It's like, you know, I don't want to start shit. I don't want to like. I don't want people to think I'm like just, you know. I just don't want to like start shit. That's basically it. So if like, I'm like that now too, right? I think I'm still kind of like that. I'm very like reserved. No, is reserved the word? I don't think reserved's the word. Maybe more like I don't know what the right word is. It flickers, flickers. Who cares if 1 month's time runs out? A moment is all we are. It quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. Hell yeah. Bro, sure has been even crazier, bro. All the fucking VTubers have been playing Destiny this weekend, bruh. And I was watching like a fucking cringe lord. I was like, bro, why the fuck are they all playing Destiny? No. No, they're gonna get addicted and realize like, and then and then and then and then they're gonna go into this love-hate cycle with the game. We don't want them to be stuck in the love-hate cycle. No, they're too pure. They shouldn't deserve to be in this relationship with Manji. They deserve better than this. Quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. But yeah. Bro, my Bro, I went to bed at like, I think it was like 11 a.m. this morning or something. It was crazy. It was crazy. Bro, I wanted to wake up today and was like, you know, shower, like put on like a cute outfit or something, and like take cute pictures. But I went to bed so early in the morning that I woke up at like 7 p.m. and I'm not fucking gonna like fucking do my makeup at like fucking 8 p.m. or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. It's like way too late. So I'm right now in hoodie and leggings, like a real gamer. I have become gamer. Bro, this song is too stupid. I love it. It's one of those ultimate like dumb song. This is like TikTok brain in a song, bro. This is super brain rot. But yeah. Bro, also my mouse feels sticky. Why does my mouse feel... Which one of you took my mouse and made it all sticky? Which one of you was it? I know it was one of you. Own up now. Uh... Oh god. Time stood still the way it did before. Bro, this song's so good. But Bring Me is so good in general. Like, I rate. I rate Bring Me a lot, bro. Like, it was so good when I saw Bring Me live. Like, when did I see them? When was it? I can't remember. Because it was such a blur. Because I booked all these concerts to go in 2020, and I can't remember when they eventually happened. Because I booked a whole bunch of concerts to see in 2020. They all got postponed to either 21 or 22. And I think I saw Bring Me in 21. It was the end of 21. And then I saw My Chem in I saw My Chem in 2022. I haven't really listened to Bring Me since whenever after December Tunnel came out. I haven't listened to their newest album, but what was the name of the last the one from a couple of years ago? The newest album. I've listened to a couple of singles from this newest album, which is Posthuman Next Gen. Some of the songs are pretty good on that one, but Posthuman Survival Horror from 2020 is really good. Wait, I'll listen. This is from Posthuman Survival Horror. This is like from 2020. Bro, this song's so good. Yeah. I think I was supposed to see Green Day in 2022, but I went to GC. Like, I think I went to GCX was like the day after or something. My flight to GCX was like the day after, or the day I got back or something. So I never went because I was supposed to go in 2020, but it was like Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer, I think. We're doing like a concert together, and I was supposed to see that, but yeah, it just got delayed to a really unfortunate time. I'm pretty sure I went to GCX in 2022. I think that's the one I went to. Time, because I don't think I went last year, and I'm not going this year. So I think it was 22. Yeah, I think Bring Me has done some really good songs. You know, they just done that like fucking, you know, Hall of Fame, you know? Isn't like that ultimate Hall of Fame tier list of cool shit? Paradise ID.
I love the taste of piss in the morning.
Totally not Apex Hook. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I was supposed to see Paramore on their last tour, but I was in PDX, which is one of the 2 days they had to cancel for. That's such a shame. I think out of all the bands that I want to see live, I've seen them all but Paramore, I think, at this point. Yeah. And My Chem was on that list for the longest time, and I never thought it would happen. But for like the longest time, but then they put out, then they did the tour, and bro, it was like the fucking, I don't know, man. The My Chem tour was it was so good. I can't explain how fucking good that was. Though, bro, when I went to see My Chem, So the hotel I was staying at was about like a 30-minute walk away from like the venue, from like the stadium. So I decided to wear heels for it, like heeled boots for the concert, and I walked there, and then I spent, I think, 4.5 hours or 5 hours standing at this My Chem concert, and then I had to walk back, but the walk back was like 90% uphill. And I think I almost broke my leg like 7 times walking. It was terrible. Kind of old, but I was able to see ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner about 5 months ago. That's really cool. I don't know. I think there's something beautiful about going to see live music. I don't know. Something just hits different, you know? When you see a band live. Especially when it's like the first time you're seeing them. It's just like, it just hits different. You know? I think I'm making sense, right? Just like a lot of Freebird is totally different live, bro. I can only imagine. Freebird, yeah. All you've got. Oh, I also missed it, but it not only is it my I just became YouTube partner today, but like a couple of days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago, it was my 4-year affiliate anniversary on Twitch as well. I wasn't live on it because I had to work, and apparently you only get like the notification when you're actually live on that day. But yeah, I think I've been 4 years affiliate on Twitch now, and then YouTube partner for about 10 hours. Which is cool. Yeah. Do I feel different at least? What do you mean? Do I feel different? I feel happy. I think. I'm pretty sure I feel happy. Very, very happy. Fucking whore. And, oh, bro. I'm being a YouTuber now? It's cool. I said at the start of the stream, but I've been making YouTube videos for 15 years. I uploaded my first video in 2009. And that's more than half of my life ago. Cause I'm 29 now. So I've been doing YouTube for 15 years. So it's just like really cool to see, you know? It's one of those achievements. I just kind of like never give up, never back down, never what? What is it? What is it? What is it? What does Nick Max say? Is it not Nick Max? Nick A30 say. Never back down, never what? It's just one of those, you know? It's one of those moments where feels good, man. That putting in the effort and clickbait and using it's putting in the effort and putting in the effort and using your boss's face in the thumbnail, which really help. Really. You can't see the view count. but yeah, wait, there, yeah. Really helps. To be fair, I did get another 14k view without his face on it, so it's not just him. But definitely does help. Definitely does help. Definitely helps. And the billows. But what time is it? Is it just gone midnight? Bro, it's final shape day, officially. We got 18 hours to go. How we feeling? Bro, I also forgot about this song for the longest time. But this song is Dead Mouse and Jared Way. Which is like a crazy collab. XYZ. To see. But yeah. Bro, I'm sad that I'm not gonna be able to stream properly for like at least a week. But I've really had a lot of fun streaming this year. It's been super fun. And you know, sometimes when things just go right, it just feels good, man. This feels good. Just doing my own thing, and I think one of my favorite things about especially this last year or so of making videos and stuff is like a lot of the people who watch my videos and stuff, whether it's shorts or come by the stream or whatever, a decent chunk of them like have no idea what my job is, and like that I'm associated with like way bigger creators or whatever. So, and that's really nice, and it's just nice that people are discovering me like without that like association with bigger people, because it means that something's working. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's cool that a lot of people come from like the people I work with, which is cool, and it's great, and I appreciate everyone. But being discovered like kind of more naturally without that has also been very rewarding and nice as well. And that's been happening a lot more over this last year, which has been really nice. And I think also what kind of a blessing and a little bit of a curse. Since I became a VTuber, I think I've been a VTuber now for 2 years. I've been using this model for a year, and then I had a model before I was using for a year. But I think I've been a VTuber now for like 2 years. And since then, a lot of the people that just watch for Destiny and nothing else have stopped watching. They don't want to watch a VTuber, which is fine, and I get it. But it just means that the people who are watching for like me are the people that are still watching, right? And then they don't mind and they don't care, which is cool. Also, I get just like VTuber watches too sometimes, which is also cool. I'd prefer that, I think. That's why I'm also a little scared of just uploading Destiny videos, which is what I've done for the last 2 months. And I didn't do it for a long time. It's because Destiny viewers will not watch anything else. And it's an algorithm thing, and I get it, it makes sense. But like, it's old. Watch old. We don't know, Kobe. We're not watching my old videos. I cringe at my old voice. I cringe. But even being a video brings a lot more life into the game. If it wasn't for people like you, the game would be dead or dying. Yeah, I guess. I mean, there are quite a lot of Destiny VTubers actually. I didn't realize it, but there are quite a lot of VTubers who play Destiny. If you browse through the directory tomorrow, there'll be like a decent amount of VTubers with like 50 to 100 viewers, like, who play Destiny. And then for the bigger ones, I know Fangs gets like 200 viewers or so, and then Katie, when she's playing Destiny, gets like 1K or something. But Katie doesn't like hardcore do Destiny anymore. She plays on expansions when stuff's fun, but. And then even more over the last weekend, Fruit was playing from VShojo, Zen was playing from VShojo with Katie, and then I also saw a couple of other like big VTubers playing yesterday too. I don't know if they're being sponsored to play on fucking tomorrow, and we're just playing together to get some time in, or they're just playing for the sake of it. But it was cool though. It was cool to see a bunch of VTubers playing over the weekend and stuff. But yeah, there are quite a surprisingly amount of Destiny VTubers. Which is cool. But no, Colby, we're not watching my old videos. I can't stand, bro. Bro. Colby, the Pantheon video that we put out like today, I can't go back and watch because I'll find 20 mistakes that I don't like. Okay? Once the video is live, I will not watch it again because I will hate it. But more importantly, I hate my old voice. I'm not gonna delete them. You can watch them, but I just don't want to listen to it. I don't even like my current voice sometimes, cause I'm bad at it, bro. I'm really bad at like okay. See bro. I need to get back into like voice training, bro. It takes so long. It's just like I just need to get into that. Let's watch. Okay, Colby, you get one video to link to me, and we'll watch it. Okay. You can link me one video, and we'll watch it. Longer jump scare one? No. We don't. Well, I don't think I did a jump scare video ever. Bro. I'm too like old now. You know, I also realized recently there are a lot of 30-year-old VTubers out there, and it's comforting, you know. It's very comforting. That I'm approaching that age, and I'm not like being cringo. We're all being cringo together. Bro, my coffee's finally cold. I made this coffee just before I started stream, and it's cold now. And I've been like wrapping my hands around it to keep me warm. But it's not warm anymore. Though oh god. Why is my... Bro, my hair is all over the place too, bro. Right. The question is, do I get dressed for the... Okay. The question is, do I just work all day in my fucking... in my fucking hoodie and sweatpants all day? Or do I actually get dressed tomorrow? If I get dressed, there will be pictures. Cause I do it like once a month. So I need to take pictures of when I look good. Some stupid. That's a real question. Oh god, why is the music so like up and down in volume? Who do you think will be the most busted in final shape? You mean class? Do you mean in general, or do you mean which like prismatic subclass? So I think those are two different questions. Because if it's class, I think it's Hunter. Because I still think Goldie is still going to be stupid, and Lucky Pants isn't getting nerfed. So the most busted will be Hunter, Golden Gun Hunter Star. But I think prismatic-wise, I think it'll be Titan. And I think Warlock's prismatic sets aren't that great. And I think we're all going to be still using Well of Radiance. Because there's nothing in the game that substitutes out for what Well does. So it doesn't matter how much nerfing it gets. Can't believe Lucky Pants isn't getting nerfed. Yeah, it's stupid. They nerfed Golden Gun chaining? Wow. You only able to fire 7 for a DPS phase now instead of 20. And I think Warlocks are going to be at the bottom though. But in terms of potency, I think Warlocks are going to be at the bottom purely because, and this is the case for Warlock. Warlock is actually really high damage on Strandlock. It's like, it's pretty much on par with like Golden Gun stuff. But nobody will let you do it because you have to play well, because nobody knows how else to stay alive. So we are more than just well. Yeah, I'm actually I'm actually giving up playing. I'm not playing well until it's severely in the dirt. And if this update proves that it is in the dirt, I'll use it when it's needed. But until it's proven that well is fully dead, I'm not putting well on anymore. Full stop. I'm not doing it. I've used it for 7 years straight, bro. It's the best thing, and if you need the damage buff, make yourself radiant. It's not hard. It's the same damage buff, and if you can't stay alive, there's like 70 ways to stay alive in the game now. You just gotta use one of the ones that isn't stand here. I had a lot of fun this year using Strand. Strand is really fun. And Nova Bomb's getting a buff as well. Plus the artifact mods that are that buff like void damage and stuff. I hope Nova is in a good spot this season, this episode or whatever the fuck they're calling it. I hope Nova's good. This time around, and in a very playable space, because it's fun. But not that I won't use solo though, because I had a lot of fun with Verity's Brow, Luna's Howl stuff, or heal clip stuff, Verity's Brow heal clip stuff. So if that's with Luna's or Adorative or Dark as Before, if I actually get one or whatever, or even Red Death, I think that's really good. I'll just use Song of Flame with it though. Or like even Cenotaph stuff, like a support Cenotaph with Resto Nades, I think it's still really good. Just that I won't use a while. I just think it's like seems to be pretty sure. Yeah, I guess it depends on it, but I think Song of Flame plus will be really strong. I want to see if Song of Flame grenades stack with Verity's Brow, because if it does, that'd be fucking amazing. Luna's isn't that good. Luna's Howl is fine. Heal Clip Incandescent is really good though. As a perk combo, it doesn't matter what gun it's on. It's just on the best archetype. It's just on a 140 hand cannon. It's just that combo. But next season is the pulse rifles with it are going to be really good too. Which is Adorative, which is the one that you can craft. But Dark as Before from Prophecy also gets it, which is on the rapid fire one. But it's like you have to farm for it. And I farmed last week Prophecy boss 100 times to try and get Heal Clip Incan. I would have got Heal Clip Headseeker and Incandescent Attrition Orbs or something. Dark as Before. I think Heal Clip plus Ember of Benevolence is super broken, but there's also the healing auto, the support frame auto, which also will proc Ember of Benevolence because it casts Resto. And then Red Death should too, because it heals allies on a reload too. So, do I get a good roll on Blast Furnace? Yep. The only thing I didn't get a good shiny on was Succession, but I've had a good Succession for about 4 years, so it doesn't matter. Can I check my vault right now? Is Dim going to show me my stuff? Yeah, it does. Okay. Wait, let me do this, and also pull over this. If I come here, you can see my shinies. So my shiny Midnight Q is Explosive with One for All and Kinetic Tremors. Shiny Mount on top is Recom, Autoloading Spike, Hard Launch with a good Masterwork. I got 3 Lunas here. This one was so close to being perfect. This is Reload with Flared Magwell with Incan, but didn't get Heal Clip. This is max reload on this gun, 79. But the one that I have with heel clip incan has got 54 reload. And this one was also close. This one got light mag with a reload masterwork, but again, early incan and no heel clip. Shiny Edge Transit with MBS bait and switch. This is the best sword I got, which was bait and switch Vorpal. Not perfect, but good enough. Hammerhead with Onslaught Rampage will take. Auto-loading Explosive Light. One here too. Why the fuck do I have this one? This one can be deleted when I log into the game. What's this one? Envious Killing Tally. Bro, I get a couple. What am I doing? Rampage Desperate Measures. Bro, I get way too many of those. That's my other guillotine. I think that's my slammer. What were the other guns? Rewind Frenzy on LCs. Here's my Darkest Before. Heel Clip Head Seeker. Bro, I get so many of these. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, here's another heel clip incan roll. Forbearance with Demo, Chain, and Wellspring all on one roll. And this one got Chain with Unrelenting and Ambitious Assassin. Farmless Transit. You should get a Cascade bait and switch and an Envious bait and switch one. They're going to be the best gun in the game, especially with that Void mod that does increased damage with Void sources. It's going to be so stupid. Here's my shiny blast. Yeah, I got a couple of these, but I just use this one anyway. And then Hung Jury Explosive Kinetic One for All. This Kinetic Firefly one. You know, this Wicked Implement might be really good next season with that one mod that lets you slow extra things. Plus, it will just give you frost armor by shooting things too. So this might be really good. The apply stasis debuffs, which allow you to do a lot of things. Edge Transit can be ridiculous, and as if it wasn't already. Yeah, Edge Transit is going to be really fucking good. Yeah, Blast Furnace, one for all Kinetic Tremors. This was like the first shiny I got. It's like basically perfect. And then I got a couple of extra Midnight Qs. This one's Explosive Frenzy. This one's Firefly Kinetic Tremors. And this one is one for all Firefly. I kept a bunch of these depending on activities. That with Stasis Design will be so much fun. Yeah, I think this will be really good on Prismatic because Wicked Implement will be really good on Prismatic, so it'll allow you to play Stasis debuffs and give you Frost Armor. So it'll give you a Stasis buff whilst applying Stasis debuffs, which a lot of the fragments you can sort of do like cool stuff when you apply Stasis debuffs. So it's just a really free way of applying slow on a bunch of enemies. Really quickly, and then it creates stasis shards when you slow enemies with it, and they track back to you without the need for the fragment for the tracking, so you can give yourself frost armor just by shooting enemies. Next season it'll be really good. It'll actually be useful. Plus there's a tiny scout rifle buff. It's not huge, but there is a small scout rifle buff. So I think Wicked Implement will be pretty good next season. I don't think it'll be like, it's not going to be fucking top tier. It's not going to be fucking Zali's or, you know, like how Sunshot was this season or whatever. But if you need a good consistent way of applying stasis debuffs, it's like Chill Clip on a primary basically, but way better. I used it this season. I made a build with it this season on Warlock, and it's actually really good. It's just like Stasis on Warlock right now is terrible, but with the Frost Armor added, it might be really like useful. and fun to use. Yeah, should have been rapid fire. Yeah, yeah. It feels weird. It not being like it's being vice and not rapid fire. It does feel weird. It's a 180. It's the same art type as Hung Jury. But I think what they should do in Wicked Implement is because right now it's it takes 3 shots to activate its slow perk, and then it takes another 3 shots to freeze an enemy. So I think they should bring it down to like 2 and 2. It's like it takes 2 shots to activate the slow, and then the slow should apply 50 stacks instead of 40. So instead of like 6 shots to freeze something, it should take 4 shots to freeze something. And it'll be really good. It works really good with ice flare bolts and stuff too. It's really good. The only thing that sucks about it is Warlock Super is bro. In one of the fucking when they were doing all the patch notes for all the supers and stuff, I can't believe they said at some point, we think Shadebinder Warlock is in a really good spot or something. I'm like, bruh, have you used that fucking super in PvE? It is actually dog water ass cheeks. I think it is the worst super in the game. No cap. The only use I've had for it in the last 3 years is to sit on a mine in Onslaught and just constantly just use the left click to freeze the fucking Brig or Ogre. Over and over. That's the only like use I've had for it in the last year. It's so bad. Wrath is so bad. It's because the class is so obnoxious in PvP. Well, yeah, but I also don't care about PvP. Bruh. So I've played Trials for like the last couple of weekends for the first time literally ever. Like, no cap, for the first time forever. Because I wanted to get a heal clip in-cannon summoner. And I literally got every weapon from Trials but a summoner over the last 2 weekends. Which is great. Amazing. Wow. But, like, halfway through the game, like, without fail, like 70% of the games, someone on my team in the fighting chat will tell me that I'm playing badly and that I should... And, like, some gamer talk to me, you know? Some, like... some game, they have some gamer words to say about my gameplay. And I'm like, bruh, and they're like, and it's like, and they're like, can you start trying, bruh? Stop this. And I'm like, and I just type back, bruh, you care too much. I'm here to get my engrams and leave. I don't care. This looks fun. Thing only if you use turrets or free champs. The stasis turrets are good. They are very good. There's also just this like inherent problem with stasis where outside of like GMs, there's no reason to freeze anything. It's just quicker to kill something instead of freeze it. So in every other class, you can just kill it instead. In the same time. In GMs, it's good. It's when there's a lot of enemies around and you can control the ads a little bit. But in higher end stuff, you might as well just use an ad clear. In lower end stuff, sorry, you just use something that ad clears and just kill them all. Just shoot a full barrels on the ground and kill everything instead. That's the main issue with stasis. I wonder if using Wicked Implement on and picking up the stasis shards will give you frost armor on non-stasis subclasses. It should, right?
Bonk.
4 big ones.
Sweat, thank you. Bro, has it been 4 years? Wow, that's a long time. I guess, yeah, because the other day was my 4-year anniversary for affiliate, like about a week ago. So yeah, damn, it's a long time. Thank you. I saw your Discord thing, so I'll get to it once I finish stream, maybe in like an hour or so. But yeah, I'll get them done in a minute. But yeah, I'm just getting ready before my last stream for the next 2 weeks before I get locked away in the dungeon. It's been bruh. I had the best sleep last night. Well, this morning. When did I wake? I went to bed at like 11 a.m. or something. It said the shards automatically grant frost armor, so do you have to have the aspect equipped? I don't think so. I think you get frost armor just from picking up stasis shards, and I don't think you need anything to do that. I think. I can't remember, and I'm not gonna look it up. I'm just gonna find out tomorrow. But I think you can just get frost armor by picking up things, picking up shards. So if you run Wicked Implement, you can just give yourself frost armor, because the shards automatically trap back to you from the gun. That's because the gun does that. It's very Wicked Implement. I hope it gets good, and it might be really good with that one stasis fragment where like shooting shit gives you charge or whatever. No, it's those things. Shooting frozen enemies creates a slow burst or whatever. That might be really good. It might be really bad. But it also doesn't matter because you just run a solar super, so you can just get radiant every time you pick up an orb. Duh. That's why that's why I'm not running WoW next season, bro. Just pick up an orb of light and you become radiant. You don't need my well of radiance anymore. Just put on your golden gun or your fucking Song of Flame and run over a well. Run over a fucking orb of light. Hey Spiteful, how we doing? Bro, I can't believe it, bro. Is June my month? Well, it is Pride Month. Happy Gauge, everyone. No, I guess I got Twitch affiliate in June. I got YouTube partner in June. It's been fun. It's been really fun. Bro. I've had such a fun time streaming recently. Bro. Am I blinking weird? Bro. Am I trying to fix my tracking whilst I'm away for a week? I don't know what it is. I think I just need to like fine tune like some settings or whatever. Some grocery something for reset and raid day. Bro. I don't think I'm gonna be ready to raid, bro. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna be ready to raid. I think I've done a couple of the week ones recently, but I've not done. The only day one I ever did was Eater of Worlds, and that's the. No, I think I tried day one Levy, when it came out, but I didn't finish it. But I've not done. I did Kingsfall week 1. I did Crota week 1, but not like not 24 hours or 48 hours. I didn't do it under contest. I just did them like once contest lifted. I think I did root during the first week as well. I did 1 clear on that week, but I just didn't have time to fucking grind my account. I might be able to play for the first couple of hours before I have to do any work or whatever, but I'll be able to play the story for a little bit, whilst everyone else is. But yeah. I think I did do actually. I think I did the first 2 encounters in Crota on day 1 with some friends actually. I think I did that. I didn't finish yet. But that's why I really also like. That's part of the reason why I really liked Pantheon as well. It's just like that difficulty that I just was more, which was more consistent throughout the game. It was like it was like day 1. You know, it was like a little day 1 nibble. You know. It's like a contest mode nibble. Almost there, just Solar Surge golden guns everywhere instead. Three ever Vow was an experience. Vow. You know what? Vow was the longest time between launch and me doing the raid. I think I didn't do Vow for almost a year after it came out. Like it took me a really long time to do my first Vow. And I don't know what, I think I just like Witch Queen launch, we were just doing so many videos and whatever, that like I just never had time to like do it. And then by the time it got to like, you know, like 3 months out, I didn't want to just join an LFG of Vow, not with no experience on it. So I was just like, bruh. So I eventually got some friends together and we did my first Vow with friends. Like I knew what to do, right? I edited videos on it, and I sent it all or whatever. I just never done it, you know. You know, you can watch like 20 fucking guide videos on how to do the encounters, but most of it doesn't sink in until you've done it like a couple of times. You know, you can listen to Datto saying like, so you got to split the buff here, and then you got to dunk the buff here, but you know, it doesn't really get ingrained into your brain until you've done it a couple of times. Love Vow. I think Vow is pretty... On the whole, I think Vow is like a pretty good raid. Yeah. I agree. On the whole, Vow is good. I think. Yes. I really liked Shadow Rock and in Pantheon as well. I said this in my Pantheon video, like my recap video, like my thoughts video on it. But like I think most of the changes that they made for Pantheon should just be applied back into the normal encounters. Like the mechanics changes. And then maybe just make every raid just -5 power. Just in perpetuality, or have the option for like just a option for it. I don't think -5 is that much different, but it's like definitely means that you can't just AFK in the back. You know, you do have to like I mean, you can still carry pretty hard in a -5, I think, but you know, just to make things feel a little bit more alive. -5 in raids, I don't think is that much of a big deal. And then if they added mechanics in, maybe not the tormentors there. I feel maybe not the random tormentor spawns that happen every so often. I don't mind the tormentors in the rogue encounter. I think the tormentors in the rogue encounter make sense and are good. But the other ones cannot spawn. Maybe the one in Nezi can spawn too. But the Oryx one can go. Because that thing, the Oryx one is really stupid. Because the Oryx one you just kill it whilst you've got nothing else to do. Whilst there's nothing else to shoot and nothing's happening. So everyone just turns, shoots it, and it dies. And then the planets one just kind of disappears, and then the Atrix one's just stupid and in the way. I don't know why week 1 caretaker apply gave so much issue with LG, but I apply everything else. We got an ad. Hashtag ad. Yeah, no, I think it's just like a the caretaker plat. I don't think I had a single issue doing caretaker. I did like the first 3 weeks with LFG. Planets was by far the worst from my experience. It was either Golgi, which was just like a weeding ground for people who've done raids before. So either Golgi was a pain because no one had done the raid before or whatever, or they were all people who would only ever shoot and no one's done gaze before. So it was so that was that, or it was planets, and I think planets is because people didn't really understand how the damage phase worked. So, and even I kind of figured that out whilst doing it. How the damage window is calculated. It's kind of similar to Caretaker, where once you hit the threshold, you're like a couple of seconds to squeeze it out. But I knew, and then Atrax was just Atrax was annoying because fucking you did it too. Yeah, Atrax is just annoying because of how the score is calculated and stuff for platinum. But I didn't think Ketek was too bad. Can say life to figure out how to say what I would do. I didn't do gaze on week 4, but I did gaze every other week. Because again, I was in just groups of people who only had 2 people who had ever done gaze in their life. Hands up! It's Pride Month. Everyone, get your gaze out. What I would do is my first gaze, I would just sit in my rift, in my healing rift, and then second gaze, I would weave walk. I would just wait till about 10 seconds and pop weave walk and just sit there and tank it. And then last one, I'd have my rift back and sit in the rift. I don't know if that would work on week 4. Would have worked on week 4, but the weave walk would work because I think it's something like 90% damage resist in weave walk or something like that. Thinkables debuff make you by making you take more damage. Yeah, they debuff you. Make you more susceptible. But Yeah. Well, what's cool about Pantheon is that I did finish out all my red borders from all of the raids that I could from that. The only red borders I haven't finished are a couple from Last Wish, which were Chattering Bone, Transfiguration, and the Order Rifle. But I don't give a fuck about this. I think I have every other raid red border done now. I managed to get them done from Pantheon. Actually, maybe I don't have the glaive from Val. But I got Deliverance done. I was definitely missing Deliverance, and I got that done. Because that's only going to take two bursts to chill clip now, which I think will be really useful. Though I guess Vtuber will still be good just because you get more ammo with it, I guess. Clemens from the hollow rise. Bruh, why did I miss my Green Day concert, bro? Why did I miss it? Why did I miss it? I'm so stupid. Bruh, I need to go to another concert again. Wait, what was the last one I went to? I think the last concert I went to was my MyChem concert, I think. I can't remember. It's kind of mid in PvE. Yeah, I think Blast Madness will be good. And the heal clip in-cam pulse rifles would be really good. Any of them. I think there's 3 pulse rifles with heal clip in-can. It's Jurassic Marine from Festival of the Lost, and then Darkest Before from Prophecy, and then Adorative, which you can craft. And Adorative is the worst one because it's an adaptive frame, not a rapid fire frame. But I have a BXR for like a lightweight, so on that Pantheon helped me learn on doing the Lucky Hands damage rotation for Celestial. Hell yeah. Bro, that's what another really good thing about Pantheon is that it made you it made you learn how to do new, like, better damage strats, right? Like when you're doing like the normal raid normally, right, you can just fucking shoot a Lydia into Gogi's stomach or whatever. But that's not gonna like be that good for like higher Pantheon, and it's gonna help you like learn, like, okay, this isn't working here now. I need to do something better, and I need to learn what that is and learn how to do it. And I think that's really useful. And you can climb those tier and climbing the tiers, so you can say, okay, I know how to do the normal raid, right? Maybe I'll try a -5 now and see if I can, like, you know, survive a little bit and still get my damage off. And then, but maybe when you get to week 10, oh no, this damage strat isn't working like it was in like the normal mode. So I need to find like something better or new, and do that, and then, you know, build up, and then week like -20, you just gotta, you know, make sure your survival's great, your damage is great, and it'll help you. It helps you become a better player. And then, bro, I got some whack ass comments on my video about it, bro. So I made this. This is just like a short video I made about. I just talking about why I liked Pantheon. Right. It's just like a thoughts video. Just like, this is why I liked about it. This is what I would do a little bit differently. But like, maybe just don't assume that you wanted in Destiny is what the players wanted. I'm pretty sure the numbers will disagree with you. A lot of raid groups aren't interested in old content, weapons, bruh. I'm like, this is just like a bunch of. You're ruining my cheese with all stays and cheapest. Where can I see this clip? Is 6 Titans on the top floor kind of cheese ribbon? I'm like, bro, that's not a cheese if you just played in the game. play it. We can watch this one. This one is like 2 weeks old. I'm watching a 2-week-old video, I think. Also, was a little too easy to get, to be fair. I don't think it was necessarily. I just think it had less objectives to do, and they're non-tedious objectives, so that's why more people have it than other raid titles. It's because it you just play it and get good at it instead of getting everyone to swap the void and get your clan together. That's why more people have Godslayer than Swordbearer, for example. The reason why Swordbearer doesn't have as many people who have it over Godslayer is because nobody gives a fuck about... Nobody gives a fuck about doing the raid on all void or all arc. Nobody gives a fuck. People want to two-phase and get better at the game. That's why more people have Godslayer. They should definitely do this again, and maybe in addition to have some encounters from vaulted raids. I think this is a good idea. If they do maybe if they do a Leviathan version with different encounters from every Leviathan raid. Or it's just the bosses from every Leviathan raid. I tried getting the Luna you grinded for over 130 pulls, nothing, bro. I got 2 of them back to back on week 1, but they both have extended mag and alloy mag. So I grinded yesterday for a little bit extra time to try and get one with max reload, and I got a Luna's with max reload with incandescent, but it didn't have heal clip. With Fled Magwell and Reload Masterwork, it gets 79 reload, but I didn't get heal clip on it, but it does have incan, and I fucking kill myself. But yeah, this yeah, I love hardcore rating plus, but so content all that. But Pantheon, it's awful. Budgeting to give us champions in it, which is nice, but they are instead encounters that are mechanically already solid. Stuffing them tanky tormentors and don't add challenge, just throws like 3 annoying butt sponges in there, which are really easy with snipers, lucky pants, and anything solid. Just limit your options more than champions do. This is a weird take. They just really easy with snipers, lucky pants, solid or anything solid with precision. Just limit your options even more than champions do. And I said you're right that it isn't absolutely perfect, but for something that's time limited, I think the limited options are fine. The most encounters by design have a limited options anyway. Like Izzy rockets are never going to work on Atrax in normal. I think that the understanding of what type of loadout is meant for each encounter is great to becoming better at the game, and a wider variety of loadouts are usable at lower difficulties. I think Surge is definitely the worst offender in limiting options though, but I hope they stick with creating content that is at this difficulty with some tweaks to get it into the right position. Yeah, this is a weird take, because it's like, yeah, try like the sniper loadout, sniper lucky pants doesn't work on Atrax. Yeah, you can rock one, but obviously Parasite just kind of solves that problem anyway. But like, there are different loadouts for different like run a sniper in Onslaught and see how well that goes for you. You know, like. Incan sub isn't good. Incan sub is still good though. If you, it's still pretty good. But heal clip is just so fucking good. Heal clip is like actually super broken. I was super disappointed about the one. It's too easy, too much time, bro. Like I got some really weird comments on this video, but we can watch it. Last night I managed to get my Godslayer.
I learned something when
Bro. Last night I managed to get my Godslayer title from doing the final Pantheon, the -20 Nezarec Sublime, and I just wanted to talk about what makes it so good. And,
Can you hear it?
Is
it light loud
things
now?
that might be better if something like this.
Also, I need to move you
know,
guys
just
over
a
here
general
real quick.
thoughts video. First of all, -20 Pantheon is like really fun. I wish Bungie considered this tier of difficulty a little bit more commonplace than it is, rather than just saving it for this. Yeah, there are Grandmasters. Grandmasters are a very different playstyle than doing these raids. Most Grandmasters, especially this season, has just been hanging at the back of the map with a Polaris Lance and just plinking away. Whereas the level of coordination and team play that is needed for these -20 Pantheon. Also, I played double special in this, and it felt really solid. I div plus Tusk of the Boar. Double special is really strong. It's still very good. If you can get away to, if you can make sure you're genning the ammo, it would be better if I could get like lead from gold on this maybe. But in fact, most of this Pantheon run, I did double special. Even with shot caller, I'd have like mountain top or sniper with indebted kindness, or in this case, I got trace rifle plus grenade launcher. It is so much higher.
Indebted kindness or trace rifle as your main primary weapon is really good.
To thrive, which really.
And if you can get lead from gold on either of them, just to help substitute that ammo a bit better, it's really good.
The changes that have happened to every encounter. For Golgoroth, that's the gaze holders have an extra couple of Minotaurs they have to worry about whilst keeping hold of the gaze. So that's a new aspect you have to worry about. Plus the double unstable, which means everyone's got to be paying attention to where they're standing, even if they're letting the unstable detonate. It makes everyone have to be aware of the entire encounter space, which I think is really fun. Caretaker makes running the symbols a little bit more dangerous, and forces you to sometimes have to only grab 2 instead of 3, or maybe even get a third person rotated in with maybe to go collect the symbols, and also making the aggro holders a little bit more difficult by adding a couple of ads that spawn on them. Overall, I think these changes are really good on Caretaker. Like, I don't think Caretaker was too bad to begin with, so I like these couple of changes just to up the ante a little bit more. I think Caretaker is overall inside of the game one of the better designed encounters. Plus, obviously, it was the first real case of like there being a damage gate, but a damage gate that you could kind of overkill on, and that is required to get platinum, including on -20, which means it really does reward good DPS and understanding how to do a good rotation. Third is planets. Now, planets, when I did this with LFG on the 3rd week, took me a total of 12 hours to get done.
I'm not even joking.
Like, flicking between multiple teams.
I'm not even joking.
Like that. But
Week 3 planets was a nightmare for me.
The extra lethality of the fire tornadoes coming out a lot more kind of also makes you understand how the damage window works on that boss a lot better.
Also, I played trials like 3 days before we did this raid, and I got a field prep bait and switch cataphragm. Wasn't perfect, but it'll do. It wasn't the worst thing I could have.
Just kind of shoot the guys, but on planets, it's really
I'll take field prep. Field prep isn't shit.
The ad clearers do wipe out everything. Otherwise, dunking planets, and especially the topside planets swapping over, they really need that space to be cleared. They can't. It rewards having a good ad clear build and not just focusing on something.
I'm really hoping next season that I can use some really cool Rain of Fire builds as well. I think that'd be really cool.
Without any Thunder Crashers.
Rain of Fire with Song of Flame.
I think in four hunters.
Relentless, merciless. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't Relentless like the strand pulse from Prophecy?
Solar Strand Week probably is the reason why. Plus, obviously,
I really hope I can make use of some really cool Rain of Fire stuff.
Yeah, I think
next season, like this next year,
a little bit more changing. Maybe a damage
with Song of Flame,
something like that. I don't know what it is. Atrax might need a little bit more tuning for something like this. I don't know what the fix is. Maybe it's just no surges, but we still managed to one floor it. Oryx is still
the biggest problem with Rain of Fire is strafing in the wild, though.
I think it's better. I just think the pace of which ads spawn in that room is really easy to manage.
That's the main issue.
I also think Indebted Cadus is just too good.
Zipping around in the wild whilst everyone's firing off edge transit. It's going to be great.
Just to run Indebted Cadus. And remember, it was shot caller this week, and I didn't run a primary on Oryx. I just used Indebted Kindness, Supremacy with Whisper.
I switched to a primary here, but I didn't use it for most of
I
that.
forgot to put Sedges on my boots when we did this.
I also didn't have Sedges on my boots.
the encounter, which I feel like one of the couple of encounters which has a huge.
I think
difference
the roll,
because
at least the
you
top
can't
area
just
up
keep it- you
here
have to
was
keep an
really
eye on
fucking
both of the
good.
bosses, which took us a
I
couple of
think
tries.
out of every part of Pantheon, I think maybe I'm not. I think this encounter is my favorite one from Pantheon, and it's just having the double roll up here
Just to
made
make
this
sure we were all
so
on the
much
same page
better.
for, trying to keep the div up the whole time.
This was so
a little
good.
stressful. And I had to Icarus dash around the map a little bit, but overall, I feel like this encounter is really good. It's an encounter where Well of Radiance doesn't feel super needed or powerful, just based off the hectic running around nature of it, and that's increased by having the two rocks there. And overall, I think any encounter which can
The
circumvent
only
the
teams you wanted to do Rock Legend, it was so disappointing. Yeah, it is kind of sad, and I guess if this would have stayed in the game, they would have patched it, or I mean, it probably would have taken more than 2 weeks or whatever, 3 weeks to patch it. But if it would have stayed in the game, I assume they would have patched that. But I did this legit every time, and it's so good.
and it's
And
standard.
and again, it's not that it's overly hard. It's just a new thing you have to learn in this encounter and control. So if everyone's communicating where the other rock is, and where to move to and stuff like that, it's very doable and easy to, and you can stay alive if everyone's aware and learns how to manipulate Shadow Rock AI and stuff like that, how to manipulate where he's walking. So it is very controllable and stuff like that.
in
But
place and
I guess people just didn't want to learn it for a temporary activity.
I think is good because it indirectly nerfs well by making it not as viable. But also at the same time, it's really easy to get Radiant this season, so Well isn't super necessary. It's only there really to keep people alive. Because Radiant and Well of Radiance are the same 25% damage buff. Overall, I think Shadow Rock at -20 is really fun and engaging.
Rock wasn't too bad. It was pretty fun. Shadow Rock too. Yeah, I think it was challenging, and it was just like you had to learn a new way, a new way, not entirely new, but you couldn't use the old strat of just like just move a little bit. You had to be a bit more aware, and it made it a bit more difficult for sure.
As you climb up, she has a lot.
It was just like a new
damage
way of learning how to do
resistance,
it.
Major damage resistance that you're barely doing
But
any of
it was
your
fun.
damage on the way up. You're there to just like chip away a little bit and get
I think it
to
was
the
good.
top floor. But overall, she definitely hurts a lot more, so you got to make sure you're playing the corners well and stuff like that, for if she was breathing fire or slamming the tentacles. Plus, there's a couple of extra invisible ads that spawn. This encounter, I think, the DR is really good, but I'm not sure how true it is, but on the top floor, it felt like she just had her regular health pool. So you can kind of just melt her on the top floor, get her like most of the way down, and then on our way down, pop in the warts. I think I shot one before we TP'd back to the Ascendant realm. I don't know why this was. Maybe it's like a time thing. They wanted the encounter to still feel pretty short, so just doing one cycle as a whole for the platinum anyway was intended. I'm not too sure, but maybe they could have kept up some of the damage resistance on the top floor so that if you did a really good warts phase on the way down, you still get the one cycle, something like that. We literally did it first try, Riven first try. I did play with a team that did it just before me together, and I just replaced one of them. But they also did it, I think, second or third try, where like a good warts would finish the
What happened to my
cycle,
voice
as
there,
opposed
bro?
to just like dumping Cataphract on the top floor basically secures it. And then finally Nezarite. This is the one where we spent double the amount of time than the rest of the run on Nezarite, and I think that's partially just down to we didn't know the good spot to stand for damage and ad
Yeah, we
control.
didn't know about the
so I
ad
ran
off on the
div for
left at this
team on
point.
one. I kind of had to run a double.
We didn't know
shuffle
about the
later
off on
here,
off on the
because I had
left.
to add clear middle whilst running div. There's a big boss Colossus in the middle, and I had to dodge around Nezarite whilst my teammate was you know, taunting Nezarec through the middle as well. So I ended up running Tusk of the Boar to clear out like the lower tier ads. Divinity, obviously, I kept on, and then
What's
Commemoration.
the scuff diff
just
gameplay, bro? I need Pure to teach me.
all the enemies too. It's a very hectic fight. There's a lot of ads, and ad control is very key to this fight, and it feels way more difficult than the regular version. And that's not just the -20. You have to be on top of the ad clicks. The ads spawn up much more frequently. There's 2 immune Colossuses on either side, which on the left side, which is typically where the
I also
light
really
runner
liked
is,
like the franticness of
dark
Nezzy.
shielded Colossus, and the opposite on the other side there's a light shielded one on Colossus on the dark side. So you have to send extra people over to kill these immune Colossuses whilst they have the corresponding light or dark buff. And then there's a boss one in the middle, and there's a lot of moving parts to this as opposed to in the normal version where like 2 people need to know what to do and 1 person needs to like just shoot Nezarec in the chest. It feels like Nezzy is a lot more aggressive, but that might just be partly due to the increased, you know, the reduced power level we have. The ads definitely are a lot more intense. Ad clearing is again a lot more vital than it is in the regular version, and it feels like it's a worthy experience for people who want something on the higher difficulty, like something on a higher difficulty. Like last week I did my Master Crota for my rank 11, and it didn't feel this difficult. Like Master Crota just felt like normal Crota with champions. All these changes that happen throughout Pantheon could I wish kind of were implemented back into their regular versions without the like, you know, the minus power level, especially Revan. And I don't know if that's something they're going to do in the future. Maybe because they kind of did something similar with Crota back in Destiny 1, where during the Age of Triumph, they redid a lot of how Crota worked, especially the bridge encounter. They kind of semi-remastered it in D1 anyway. So if they took some of the ideas that they did throughout the Pantheon realm, these added mechanics, and put them back into the regular rates without the difficulty increase, I think that'd be a good change for people in general. It will make them a little bit more difficult, especially Nezzy and Rock. I think Nezzy and Rock are 2 of my favorite changes, and it's partially down to the fact that those bosses are you know, walk around bosses anyway. They're not stand and shoot bosses. But the added chaos of the ads being up and having to deal with everything definitely made them a lot more difficult. I hope we see more.
This is pretty hard, but once learning the rotation of ads made more manageable. I think that's most of the game though, in general, right?
Are just as cool. Like,
so once you learn how
in Destiny
how the ads appear, like what causes ads to spawn,
I already like used my Blacksmith or Ribbonsbane titles. Getting Godslayer,
it makes everything a lot more manageable.
Kind of feels like it actually means something.
And most of the time they just come out of doors, right? So you can just see them walk out. You can like camp a door, but
for those old, like a lot of the raid titles, single raid titles, this is like beat the raid with, like,
figuring out what triggers
void
the
people.
next wave of ads to
Like,
spawn is
especially when you
really
just switch at the
key
end of the encounter, it's
to
kinda
managing
doesn't really
ads.
have a lot of merit to it. For Godslayer, you just have to beat all the
Right,
encounters
best clip of the day.
and then also beat all the encounters with the high scores, which are rewarded based off time and
It's kind of like how
efficiency. So
in how
it kind of
like
proves that you do know how to.
because that's how it
beat
works
ads
in
well
planets,
and
right? You got to kill the
manage
Centurion, and
ads
that's what
well,
spawns
and also
lieutenants in
at an appropriate level. Overall,
in planets.
Pantheon
So it's like
really, really
knowing
good.
things like that
If it had to
can
change,
really like
if they wanted to do something
knowing
again,
like how every part of an
I'm
encounter
not a
works
huge fan of the
will make it easier, right? Because
surges.
you can
If they
because
do
you
do
know
surges again,
what's coming
maybe
up,
reduce
and
the
if knowing what's
potency of
coming
them to
up,
maybe 15%,
make it
maybe,
so you can be
so they
prepared
don't feel
to
like
how
they're
to work it.
super hardcore.
But if you don't know a wave of ads is going to
encounters,
spawn,
especially,
it's a lot
last
harder to
week
deal
it
with,
was
right?
Arc
But
and
when you
Stasis Surge,
when you
just
know
lot
a
of
wave of ads
good
is going to
weapons
spawn,
just
you can
on
be in
Stasis or
position to be
Dragon
ready.
Stasis or Arc. Then again,
Alright.
Solar, and then Solar is already definitely the best element in the game in terms of damage. Like a lot of the best weapons are Solar, plus Golden Gun is the best like burst damage super 2. So it's kind of and obviously is really good, and Pyrogales isn't bad either. Pyrogales is very usable too in that kind of format. Yeah, if we could get rid of the modifiers or reduce the potency a little bit, and keep the -20 content coming. And keep the rewards flowing for those kind of activities. I feel like that's the kind of stuff people have been wanting in the game for a long time, and it's really engaging and rewarding, fulfilling content that rewards our newfound power level that we've had in Destiny basically since subclasses 3.0. Because if you play strikes and you're running a full like restoration to Sunbraces build, like there's no real point in it. You don't need it.
I think this is
necessary,
my
whereas
biggest
something-
point in this, and it's been true for like the last year, and into the light kind of fixed it. But for the better part of this last year, there was no reason to run a strong build, because in pretty much every piece of content, a forbearance could do exactly whatever the fuck your build is trying to do. Just one shot of forbearance could do it. Like, you can make all these really cool builds, but there was never really an activity or place to really use them. Like a full build. If you're doing Grandmasters, you place on a well with Phoenix Protocol and just get your well back and spam it whenever you get it. That's not a build. That's just you using the super over and over. Or a tether. And then in lower end content, you just smack a forbearance on the ground and it just wipes everything off the ground anyway, so there's no reason to run a real build. But Onslaught, like Legend Onslaught plus Pantheon, gave you like a good reason to have a variety of like different builds that against like a difficulty that kind of matches the our Guardian's power level. And way closer than it's been in a long time anyway. Like the content is at a Legend Onslaught and Pantheon are at a difficulty level that is which more closely matches our Guardian's power on the whole. And Legend Onslaught isn't as difficult, right? But still rewards a good build, and you still have to like have your eyes on and like think a lot and be ready. It's not like easy to get to 50, but it rewards having a good build and like playing the build well. Pantheon is like at a difficulty that rewards like learning how mechanics work and optimizing your damage and stuff. I think in general they rewarded skillful. Those two activities reward skill a lot more than a lot of things have in the rest of the game, and GMs kind of do, but they also kind of don't, because most GMs you just play at the back of the map with the scout rifle.
Like,
So
planets
these two activities
and
really
Raptor
just
2
rewarded
Sunrises is
being
really
good at the
fucking
game.
good. Like, keeping
And
you
some
alive
people
whilst
don't
doing
like
all the
that.
ads. It's actually really useful. I hope.
I mean, you can play
everyone's also
normal
trying to
Onslaught
get
too,
those,
I guess, and you get the same rewards, right? It's just
you get
it's just more efficient to farm
before it goes
Legend,
away. Yeah,
but you can still get the same
subscribe.
rewards.
Bye,
And the
everyone.
same with these. To be fair, you can there's no exclusive loot outside of the emblems and title for Pantheon. But yeah. In general, though, I thought Pantheon was really good. That was the takeaway of that. I thought that was yeah. In general, though, I think Pantheon was really good, and I hope there's something somewhat similar coming in terms of difficulty. Coming with Final Shape. And kind of keeps that like a reason to use, like there's a reason to have like a good damage build and a good ad clear build. I hope there's a reason to have those. Like having a reason to have them is good, because we have them. We have those builds, just that until Into the Light, there was no reason to use them, because it wasn't it was basically no different than just like shooting fucking forbearance on the ground, bro. But that's why I like those activities, and that's why I spend a lot of time. if you like before Into the Light this season, I played the first week, did Wall of Druin like on all my characters, and then didn't play until Into the Light came out. Like, Into the Light was one of the better updates in a long time, and I think it's just because the activities were actually good. Like, at a good difficulty that matches our power level. Matches our power level more closely. I don't think it's exactly matched. I don't think it's absolutely perfect, but it's definitely a lot closer and a lot better. And the activities were both rewarding as well. They reward being a good player, and I think they're good stepping stones and teaching you on becoming a better player. Because maybe like a new player, right, struggles to get to wave 50 on normal onslaught, but you know they can work their way up to get to wave 50, and once they've comfortably hitting wave 50 like every time, they can be like, right, okay, I'll try legend now, and they can try legend, and maybe they get halfway, but they can get better and better, improve, and eventually get consistent wave 50s. You know, stuff like that. And same with Pantheon. It's kind of like you do normal raids, you do the raids normally, and you're like, okay, I can do all the raids normally pretty consistently now. I think I know a lot of the raids. And then you can try Pantheon week 1. It's okay. Again, it feels mostly the same. I feel like, you know, I had to, you know, watch my back a little bit more, but it's mostly the same. But then it's week 10 and actually my damage isn't kind of keeping up anymore. I got to figure out a new damage strategy. And then you get to minus 15 and be like, oh shit, now things are really starting to hurt now. Maybe I need to start using Restoration some more, or maybe I need to use Devour, or with Final Shape, they'd be like, oh, actually, I'm using Stasis. Maybe I should be building a bit more into Frost Armor to keep me alive a bit more, or something like that. And then minus 20 would be like, okay, now I've got to put all the damage together and all my like staying alive survivability together. And also a little bit of ad clearing too. You gotta manage like a bunch of things, and I think it's good. It teaches you to become better at the game, which I think is good. But UNE0, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Oh god. I think I got an eyelash in my eye. Or that's something like it laid on the line. Yeah, I hope I hope they bring something similar out. Again, I think like a really cool thing to do, instead of bringing back every Leviathan raid, if they don't want to do that, is to bring out a Pantheon just of the Leviathan bosses. I think that would be cool with a couple of tweaks added to them. Where it'll just be like Callus, Argos, Valis. It's not Valis Tarak. Valis Tarak. Valkaor, is it from Spyro Stars? Valis Tarak was from the D1 strike, right? It was from the meme strike. And then Scourge of the Past. Maybe they add Scourge into it too, because I guess all the raids that aren't in the game are Levy and Scourge of the Past. Right? Those are the only ones those are the ones that they took out, all the Levy raids and Scourge of the Past. So I guess they should probably just add the one Scourge boss into it too. But yeah, Gowron too. Gowron will be really cool. I feel like Gowron would be really, really cool with like a couple of tweaks to adjust for the new power, for our new Guardian power creep. I think Gowron would be really cool to do again. Like splitting up into the 3 groups again. Bro, that shit was so good. And then that's the one title I regret not getting, the Bros Shadow. I just didn't get flawless on that raid, bro. I got blacksmith though. I think statistically, I think blacksmith is rarer than shadow though. So you know, I think blacksmith has like 58k and shadow has like 67k. I think. Wait, can we check Charlemagne now to see how many people got how many people got Godslayer? I don't know if you can like actually check things though, just because of I don't know if the API is offline or whatever. I guess dim worked, so this should be fine, right? Yeah, this looks like it's working. 173k Godslayers. Which is really good. And if you... Where's Swordbreak? Wait, Swordbreak is like Swordbearer is the rarest title, by the way. This is the rarest title. These two are like the rarest two titles. But it's only because nobody gives a fuck about doing these triumphs. Same with Ghoul. Nobody cares about doing them. Shadow 65. Blacksmith 58. I think I have the third rarest title, which is this one. I do not have Reckoner or Swordbearer, but you can go get this like tomorrow if you really wanted. But Kingslayer is already at 76k too. Disciple Slayer is the same amount. Like people just don't care about doing like the raid in all arc or whatever. Nobody gives a fuck. Chronicler is also very rare. Oh, bro, I think I was one. I think I was one achievement of Aquanaut, which I think was hitting max rank with the with the fucking vendor, which I never did. Bruh, it's crazy that I think Dredgen has over 1 million people with Dredgen, which I think is the most common title, right? I think Dredgen's the only one with more than 1 million. I have Vidmaster, because that's my job. But Dredgen is, I think, the only one with over 1 million. Which is crazy. I think Conqueror's got like 700k. But I don't think those two would like stand out way more than that. Actually, this has got 700k, right? Flamekeeper's 800. I don't even know what Flamekeeper's from, bro. Starbaker, Iron Lord, Ghost Rider. Undying, bro. Wait, where's Ribbonsbane? Wait, there's only 109 Ribbonsbanes? 109k? This is crazy. I did this in 2019, back when it was like a little bit harder, before like power creep really set in. But if you wanted to get Ribbonsbane now, it's really easy. Actually, the last thing I needed to do for rinse paint was get my glittering key to drop. It took me like 50 something runs for my glittering key to drop. So I could get the ship, because you need to get all the loot, which includes the ship from the glittering key. I had like 3 1Ks before I got my glittering key, bro. I didn't realize it was that rare though. But yeah, these I guess these are actually in order. Yeah, these are actually in like rarity order. I didn't realize that. My most rare. But I guess I have the 3rd rarest emblem, or 3rd rarest title. Which is retired. Oh, bro, Dredgen. No, Conqueror is the most. Conqueror is the most. Is 1.4 million. Then it's Dredgen, which is also crazy. Oh, Okay, gilded. Okay, these are the ones that you can... People who have gilded ones. Okay. Gilded Flawless is this many people. But, okay, Gilded Conquerors, there were 1.4 million Gilded Conquerors in the world. I think this just means if they've gilded it one time, at least. Anytime, 1 or more times. Gilded... Why are there more gilded Dredgens than regular Dredgens? That makes my Dredgen rarer, because my regular Dredgen is not gilded. The other reason why I got Dredgen is because for rank 11, you needed 5 titles, and Dredgen was the one I had, which had only needed 1 objective to be done, which was to win a game of Gambit with full Gambit weapons on, a full set of Gambit weaponry. But this was back just before they changed it, that certain weapons were from Gambit but didn't count. Like, there was a weird mismatch of old and new gear, where some of it counted and some of it didn't, to count for that one triumph. And I spent like a week just like through random Reddit threads, just like people writing anecdotes saying, yeah, I got it with these 3 weapons and I got it with these 3 weapons. Like, bro, I don't have any of these weapons, and half these weapons you can't get anymore. Almost 1 million Star Bakers gilded? That's crazy. This is this season. Okay, Conquerors from this season, there are this many. Flawless people for this season, there's this many. Wrathbearer. Oh, I guess this is the 2nd rarest title, Wrathbearer, which is the Wallet's Ruin one. But again, nobody wants to do this. But no, I think 1.73 is already good for a limited title like this. That people actually cared about is really good. But yeah. Hope everyone's been having good. I hope everyone's not too antsy. I've still got 20% left on the fucking download for the game to do. I woke up, set it to download, and it got to 80% before I went live. So I gotta finish on my download. So I can data mine all of the voice lines. But yeah, I think I'm gonna disappear for the day. And I probably won't be on. I'll try and go live when I can, but I'm gonna be very busy at least 1 week. I'll try and get in a stream in about a week's time, like maybe next Monday, just to catch up. It wouldn't be super long, but I'll try and fit something in when we can catch up for a little bit. A regular stream should be about 2 weeks or so before I'm back to like something a bit more regular. And I'll definitely be posting on Twitter, and I'll be posting like community posts and stuff still like fairly regularly when I can. So those are kind of the best places where I'm going to be for the next couple of weeks, is either on Twitter or on the YouTube community post page. And also, YouTube memberships should go live in the next couple of days as well. So if you're watching on YouTube, YouTube memberships should be going live in the next couple of days. And I think I set them to, it was either $3.99 British or $2.99 British. One of the two. They're slightly cheaper than a Twitch sub. So, there's no really benefits to it though, really, outside of just the support. But if that's something you want to do, it'll be over there, on YouTube. And is there anything else I need to say? Other than thank you everyone for the support. It's been really nice. You know, just hitting the YouTube milestones is really, really cool. And I love it. I'm very happy. Which is 10 out of 10, amazing. Yoo-hoo, I love it. Yeah. Could I sound any more fake? Maybe I could, but I'm not going to. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you around when I see you guys. I'm gonna do a little bit of work, and then I'll. Do I go to sleep before final shape? Yeah, I'll take a small nap. I'm gonna do a little bit of work, and get back to the grind. All right. So yeah, I'll see you around when I see you. Thanks everyone for coming today. I appreciate it. And again, I'll try and be live next Monday at the very least. But the best place for live notifications is the Discord. The Discord will send out a notification the second I press the go live button. It's directly linked to the go live button on my OBS. OBS is like, you live? Or I'm going to send Discord a notification to tell people. It's not Twitch's stupid, shitty ass notifications which come 20 minutes late. Or never. The Discord will tell you this exact moment I press the go live button, okay? And I don't tweet out when I go live, because I don't feel like that's super useful. Especially on Twitter. I just have it in the Discord. So, anything else I need to say? No, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm gonna go then. I'll see you when I see you guys. And have a good game month, have a good final shape launch. And I'll see you when I see you. Alright. Is anyone live? Are any of my friends live? I don't think anyone's live right now. I think the game isn't up, so like no one's live. So yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll see you around, everyone. Bye.